watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
Black athletes have always been more than competitors. They have been leaders, risk takers, educators, and freedom fighters. The race didn't end when integration happened. It didn't end with medals, trophies, or fame. Black athletes are still running towards justice, equality, education, political power, and ownership. Today, we spotlight them. We celebrate them because Black athletes have not only changed the game, they have changed the world. Because they endured the fight, we inherit the right. The race continues and the baton is in our hands.
When you think of Black sports pioneers, the story often starts with Jackie Robinson. And while Robinson's contributions set the tone for integration in modern sports, he wasn't alone in breaking down racial barriers. There are plenty of great Black athletes that reached the highest levels of success and laid the foundation for Robinson to build on. It's time we give credit where it's due and pay homage to the trailblazers who changed the game for future generations.
His name was Leroy Page, but everyone knew him as Satchel. God gave him a fastball, a quick wit, and a gift for showmanship that made his name immortal. He was the first Black to pitch in a World Series. Like Louis Armstrong and Joe Louis, Page was a symbol of achievement and accomplishment for all Black Americans.
After the fanfares of the Olympic opening comes the most amazing performance by America's black streak Jesse Owens in the 100 meters. The world's most superb runner makes the others look as if they're walking, as he wins the final and equals the world's record time. This and his later victory in the long jump may well be the athletic performances of the century.
James Cleveland Owens was born in Oakville, Alabama on September 12, 1913. During the 1936 Summer Olympics in Berlin, Owens sealed his place in history by winning 4 gold medals in the face of Adolf Hitler.
Owens is ahead. Metcalf comes up, but Owens wins in 10.3.
Jackie Robinson steps in against Ford. Deep into left center, Irv Noren races after Robinson's blast. Jackie really teed off on Ford.
Robinson was a star athlete at Pasadena Junior College and became the first UCLA student to win varsity letters in 4 sports: basketball, football, track, and baseball. While in the Army, Robinson was arrested for refusing to move to the back of a segregated bus. Robinson fought a court-martial and was eventually given an honorable discharge. Despite harsh opposition, Robinson was selected as the first Rookie of the Year, became the first man in the league in 26 years to steal his way around the bases, and in 1955, he helped the Brooklyn Dodgers win the World Series against the New York Yankees.
Known as the Kingfish, he came into the National Football League with a reputation. He never embraced being a trailblazer. He lived through the same indignities that many who broke color barriers faced, without ever getting any sense that the league appreciated his struggle. Still, the Kingfish, like every hero, didn't let these obstacles stop him.
Alice Coachman has a lot of firsts to her name. She's the first Black woman to win an Olympic gold medal. It happened in London in 1948. Coachman won the high jump event and even received her medal from King George VI. After winning Olympic gold, Coachman was considered a true American hero. She decided to retire from track and field at the age of 25. Coachman was a pioneer in the world of celebrity endorsement. She was also the first Black female athlete to endorse an international product. Coca-Cola asked her to be a spokesperson.
On April 25, 1950, the NBA would be changed forever. When the Boston Celtics selected Chuck Cooper in the second round, he became the first African American ever to be drafted. The Washington Capitals followed their lead and selected Earl Lloyd in the 9th round. And 2 months later, the New York Knickerbockers signed Nat Sweetwater Clifton, a star with the Harlem Globetrotters.
I happened to be the first to play only because my team was scheduled to play October 31st, and the Celtics played November 1st. I truly believe if Chuck had not been drafted by the Celtics, that given the racial climate in Washington, D.C. in 1950, there's no way the Washington Caps are going to step up and draft me.
Bexall's shot from the side is off, and Lloyd rebounds.
And that's it. Game, set, and match to Miss Gibson.
In 1957, America's Althea Gibson became the first black player to win a Wimbledon singles title when she defeated fellow American Darlene Hard. The following year, she beat Britain's Angela Mortimer.
They tell me I kept saying, "At last, at last." We stood at attention and waited as Queen Elizabeth walked gracefully out on the court. "My congratulations," she said. "It must have been terribly hot out there." Shaking hands with the Queen of England was a long way from being forced to sit in the color section of a bus going into downtown Wilmington, North Carolina.
He's got a left. This kid's got a right. If he hits you once, you're asleep for the night. This kid fights great. He's got speed and endurance. But if you sign to fight him, increase your insurance. I am the greatest. I told you, I'm the real champion. I am the greatest of all time. As you lie on the floor, while the ref counts 10, pray that you won't have to fight me again. He is the greatest of all time. This brash young boxer is something to see. And the heavyweight championship is his destiny. I am the greatest.
I can back up every word. And I whoop any man in the world. And I want everybody out there on TV to know it. I am the greatest.
They ran so others could walk, but walking was never the goal. On your marks, get set.
They told us, stay in your lane, don't question the pace. Run hard, don't speak, just know your place. Smile for the camera, win with grace. And even though the starting line shifted right in our face, we learned how to run an unfair race.
Through books that erased us, halls that denied, through systems built thick with the bias inside, through chains meant to break both body and pride, we ran with our truth and refused to hide, with purpose and power as our guide. We are still in the race.
Before endorsements, before packed stadiums, before televised glory, there were doors locked tight and athletes brave enough to push anyway.
Jackie Robinson didn't just steal bases, he stole excuses. In 1947, he integrated Major League Baseball, won during threats, slurs, and isolation. His courage cracked open doors that had been locked for generations.
When Hank Aaron broke Babe Ruth's home run record, he also broke the Patriot. Despite death threats, he kept swinging. After baseball, he invested in the minority business ownership and youth program. His swing had dignity.
What happens when silence is no longer an option? When winning isn't enough?
They crossed white lines in helmets and fear. Through the boos in the stands, they pressed on each year. They shattered the silence, they altered the game. They paved brighter paths for those still chasing the flame.
He took a knee so others could stand tall, sacrificed a career to answer justice call. He knelt not to dishonor, not to divide, but remind you your freedom was never supplied. It was purchased, struggled with courage and sacrifice, because freedom isn't free and justice has a price.
Glenn Rogers Sr. is a trailblazing former athlete who broke the color barrier as the first black football player at Memphis State University, now the University of Memphis. He played from 1969 to 1971. He endured intense racism and later became a respected coach and mentor. He was honored with a street named after him near Liberty Bowl Memorial Stadium in 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the legendary Mr. Glenn Rogers Sr.
Hi, Mr. Rogers. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today.
I appreciate you all giving me that opportunity.
Mr. Rogers, take us back to your early years. What made you decide to attend Memphis State?
Well, my mother was a single parent, and she was a teenager. So the closest and cheapest place to attend would have been Memphis State University.
And what did it mean for you personally to integrate onto the Memphis State football team?
Well, that's some time movement there. I really didn't think of it as integrating the football team. All I knew is that I wanted to play football. I love football. And what I did was in the fall of 1967, I went to a Memphis State football game to see them play Florida State. And I said, maybe I can play for them. So in the spring of '68, I began to try out for the team. Took me 3 semesters before they finally gave me a scholarship, but I kept coming back each time.
Can you describe a moment when you realized that you weren't just playing football, you were actually making history?
I didn't realize it while I was in college. I hadn't been raised to think about history when it came to sports. And like I said, I had the love for the game of football, and that's what I wanted to do.
How did your experience on the football field prepare you for your leadership role in the community?
Well, I think the most important thing about the game of football is it teaches you about real life. And what I mean by that, you get knocked down and you've got to decide whether you're going to get up or not. And then you get knocked down again. So it teaches you perseverance, it teaches you consistency, it also teaches you that I'm not going to quit at anything. And so that's what I learned by playing the game of football.
You now have a street named after you. What does that mean to you?
Well, it's very overwhelming to me because when my son first told me that they were thinking about it, I kind of maybe cried a little bit because it was very shocking to me. I didn't expect anything like that. When you look back at your history of life, as an 18-year-old, you just don't think about the things that you have come across in your life until you get near the end, even though I think I got a long way to go still. But when the lady came up, she said, Mr. Rogers, you know that you're the first live person that we've ever named the street. I said, no, I didn't know that. I did not know what a street name is. I know what a street name is, but I never expected it to be on all these different streets, on the corners and everything. So it's something that my grandchildren and my children have come back and said, Dad, Granddad, I saw your name on the sign, and I've seen it a few times, but not that many. But it's hard to get to the stadium without seeing it, and that's a sense of pride for me, and that's something that I don't think anybody can ever take away. Or
what advice would you give to young athletes today who are still running their race?
Well, the young athletes of today are, like I've said a number of times before also, that these are tough times. The world is constantly changing. Parents are younger, and they don't have the background, a lot of them, that my mom didn't have or did have. You don't really know exactly which way things would have gone, but presently, we need more mentors. We need more role models for them. We need parents to step up to the plate and support teachers and administrators.
And finally, Mr. Rogers, how do you want to be remembered?
Well, I want to be remembered as someone that did not take advantage of anyone, that I made people feel wanted, needed, supported. And I also, I still have contact with a lot of my teachers and a lot of former players and things like that. So I've got a history of helping. And my former players in 2012 gave me a big banquet, baseball and football banquet. And, I'm just as proud of working with the adults and the business community as I am working with children. I'd like to be remembered as someone that was fair. That's what Memphis State taught me when I was there. They taught me that I'm not gonna mistreat anybody, and that's what I kind of hang my hat on, that, hey, I love being fair. I'm not anything but a plain person trying to make it in this world, just like everybody else. But I'm proud of the fact that my family is proud of me, and I always want to be a role model for anyone I come in contact with.
Well, Mr. Rogers, thank you so much for speaking with us today, and thank you for all the insight you've given us.
Okay, I appreciate you questioning me also, and I think you asked some good questions.
What happens when you leave the city you love, achieve great things abroad, and then return to mentor, train, serve, lead, and give back only to make a tremendous impact? What happens when you are Memphis made?
From Larry Finch to Penny Hardaway, when you are Memphis made, it's more than a birthplace stitched into your story. It's a promise to pour back into the soil that raised you, to stay when leaving would be easier, to teach what you've learned, to invest your wisdom, your wealth, your work, and your witness.
Success is not measured by how far you escape, but how you help others rise. Memphis made means not leaving the city behind, but seeing its greatness through determined eyes.
Jeffrey Johnson is a native of Memphis, a graduate of Germantown High, and a graduate of Mississippi State University. He founded Jeffrey Johnson Team, LLC, to improve athlete skills and confidence on and off the court. He's a certified personal trainer and youth exercise specialist through the National Academy of Sports Medicine, and uses biblical principles to train, develop the holistic persons mentally, physically, and spiritually. In addition to being a trainer, Jeffrey is also a published author, motivational speaker, and spoken word artist. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Jeffrey Johnson.
I believe that Dr. King said it best. that salvation is in the King with the S across his chest, and somehow he knew of the time he had left because he spoke of a glory which left him dead without a breath. And I find it ironic how our world is so demonic, how we substitute the real for the fake, making celebrities iconic. We authentically accept the annual annihilation of our ancestors' attributions and belittle our brothers because bitterness is bountiful and contagious, so we consciously convert corruption into confusion, and we wonder why we never learned our proper ABCs. It's because we become illiterate to the dangers of this world. So many of us know what SMH stands for, but how many of us know what CEO is? So I'm shaking my head at my generation for failing to read the proper text that places everything into context about reality. But honestly, you are royalty. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. You are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us, and it's not just in some of us. It's in all of us. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others, and I find myself to be an honorable man, one worth dying for according to God's master plan, which is the gospel. So my brother and my sister, you are worthy. Act like it. Just Jeff.
From soccer to wrestling, volleyball and cheer, to swimming to tennis, to golf year after year. We run, we achieve, we rise and restore. Our excellent contributions have opened many doors.
When the crowd goes home and the lights all fade, when the cheers grow still and the noise decays, when the spotlight dims and the silence begins, the real work rises, and that's where we win.
Because our purpose was never just applause and display, but preparation for a brighter day. It was preservation of dreams once dismissed. It was promise fulfilled. We were born for this.
Education is legacy. It is what we pass down when trophies tarnish, when the headlines grow quiet and the spotlight is gone. Knowledge stands firm. It carries us on.
Ownership is power. Not just owning titles and championships, but claiming our stories, our dreams, our way. For real power is built. It's not borrowed for a day.
Community is purpose. We rise because we rise together. No runner finishes alone across the finish line. In the fight, no victory stands alone without holding hands tight.
So we build schools where minds are trained and dreams are named.
We build businesses where opportunity circulates and freedom grows.
And we build futures rooted in excellence, resilience, and vision.
Let's go!
We are the baton, from struggle to strength, from sacrifice born through time, endless length. Each handoff holds a purpose, each stride has a plan, a legacy rising, placed firm in our hands. The race isn't over, the track stretches far. We run past the noise, past the praise and the star. Beyond every cheer, beyond what's been done, Black excellence lives on in generations to come.
Who are you running for?
The future!
To conclude our Black History program, we close with excellence in rhythm and sound. The Groove House drumline of Germantown High School represents precision, discipline, and pride. They are award-winning performers in the Choctaw Classics and the Hornet International Bandmasters Championships.
They are led by the talented maestro, Jeremy Thompson. He is a member of the American School Band Directors Association and the Minority Band Directors National Association. He is an All-West chair and a respected local clinician. Please join us in welcoming Maestro Thompson and the Groove House Drumline as they bring today's celebration to a powerful close.